Drop it.
Yeah. Those Eagles, y'all. Phillies. Yeah. 76ers. Take 215. About to go live. We elite boy street Philly on the rise. Wise guys, no surprise. Haters will despise. We debate every take. Hit the like and subscribe.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Take 215. My name is Deja. This is my dad, Ryan.
What the deal?
We want to thank y'all for tuning back in.
Yes.
Make sure you follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Guys, please.
So that way you're alerted every time we upload. It don't be every week, but we trying to, we get it to be every week.
Yeah, guys. and we had 149 subscribers. We won from a $150.
So get us to 150.
So somebody get us to 150,
Get
please.
us to 150.
Just hit that subscribe button, please.
Yes, and then also follow us on social media. I'll have all that linked below, or TikTok and
Cool.
Instagram. Yeah. So it's a special episode, I guess, today, right?
Yeah.
Some would say.
Some would say all of them are special, but this one is. I was looking forward to this one.
Okay, this might be the most known person we know.
Yeah. the person with the most money in the family.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You telling me something new.
Oh, my bad. I'm counting his pockets. Like you tell your mama, stop counting my pockets.
So today we have a very special guest. I want to thank your brother, my uncle.
Yes.
The radio DJ for the morning show, New Pulse FM. Say the numbers.
96.9, 103.7, and 104.7.
Thank you. Shout out Uncle Matt for joining us.
Matt Murphy. Yay. Matt Murphy's in the building, son.
So make sure you guys, you can listen to him on air Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. to 10:30.
Yep, that's about right. 10.
10. Don't put you there 30 minutes longer.
Yeah, because he don't like time constraints.
And even if you're not in the Raleigh area, you can follow them on Sirius Radio.
That's what's up.
You can listen to me online at thenewpulsefm.com, and you can follow me on all my socials.
Okay.
Matt Murphy on
Matt
air.
Murphy on air. There you go.
Yeah, that's IG, right?
Yeah.
We'll have all that linked down below.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow him on TikTok and Instagram and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, Matt, what's up, son?
Well, we'll go ahead and get started.
Let's go.
Get into this episode. So, there's a glaring red flag is that he has on a Steelers shirt. So I'm sure y'all like, what is he doing
It's
here?
the
And
state
why-
of Pennsylvania, though.
Is that what we got?
Yeah.
Is that what we got? So tell the people why you really strayed away from your hometown Eagles and
Yeah.
started liking the Steelers.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I'm an Eagles fan. They're my number 2 team. The Steelers are my number 1 team. Just saying.
Okay. Stop.
Just saying.
Cordell Stewart.
Oh.
That's the one that's Metro.
No.
Wow.
We ain't gonna talk about nobody.
Leave Cordell alone.
I'm watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm rewatching it. You know, he was married to a girl in there, and she said some things. But anyway.
But ain't Metro something to do with a bus?
No.
But did you say bus?
Yeah, like the Metro.
No, speaking of which, the reason I'm a Steeler fan, Jerome Bettis, he was one
The
of my
bus.
favorite. Yeah,
Okay.
the bus. Yeah.
So the truth is he thought the Sixers, them too, but the Eagles was so bad, right? Is that why you jumped ship?
I was never not an Eagles fan, but I was more a Steelers fan than Eagles fan, and then I grew to love the Eagles as well.
Not as much though, because I've seen you watch both games, and it's night and day.
When
Yes,
y'all
it
won the
is.
Super Bowl against the Patriots, man, that warmed my heart.
Yes,
Yeah,
we-
right.
It did.
It
Though. I
did.
remember watching it with you. It
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I hate the Patriots.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Was
Yeah,
it
we-
more your hate for the Patriots, or was you?
It was my love. I was born in Philly.
Well,
so-
that's what we're trying to figure
Yeah,
out. What you?
I was born in Philly, but you got people that live in North Carolina that are Duke fans, Carolina fans, and North Carolina State fans.
This is true.
So I mean,
This is true.
That's different.
I'm a Broad Street Bullies fan, so I mean, I'm the Phillies fan, I'm the Flyers fans, but I'm a
The Eagles are
Steelers first.
second best, huh?
Yeah.
That's okay.
That'll work. That'll work for you.
every other Pittsburgh team is second, every other Philadelphia team is first.
Okay.
But you don't even you like the Lakers though.
You like the Lakers.
You
Why
na-
are you gonna put me on Front Street
You
like
did.
that?
You named your son Kobe.
Well, Kobe's from where? Pennsylvania. Thank you very much.
He sure is.
But
So-
that's you
Matter of
didn't
fact,
name
here
him-
we go. Lower Merriam.
You didn't name him Allen Iverson.
Well, I got some nephews named Carmelo,
True.
Jawan. I mean, they was named after some NBA players, but I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Okay.
Wow. But Kobe, that's different. That's different.
Kobe's from Lower
Lower Merion.
Marion. I know where he's
Philadelphia,
from, but he was a Lakers. He was a Laker. Hey, Lakers. He was
I
a
still,
Laker.
we still rep. He's from Pennsylvania.
Oh,
so.
love Kobe down.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the Bean.
Yeah.
But
Black
anyway,
Mamba.
okay. So we'll go get right into some of your Steelers takes.
Yes, please. Let's get into that.
So first, how do you feel about? I first want to kind of bring up, like, y'all were on the Steelers were. I feel like it was kind of a little bit of a dynasty, right? They were.
They won 4. Yeah.
We got 6 Super Bowls.
Yes,
The most in NFL history by any franchise.
Okay.
But
and there was I feel like the most successful era was it Terry Bradshaw or would you say Ben Roethlisberger?
No, the dynasty era was back in with the Bradshaw.
What, Bradshaw?
The Bradshaw era, they won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years.
That's right.
Okay.
That was the dynasty
Yeah.
right
And how
there.
many do Ben has 2?
Ben
He
has
has 2. Yeah.
2.
Went to 3.
Went to 3.
Wow,
Yeah.
so that's like a mini dynasty.
Yeah.
They weren't back to back, were they?
No,
No.
they were 3 years apart.
Okay.
That's still
05, 08, and then I think they went back again in 011.
011,
and lost
yeah.
to Green Bay because Rashard Mendenhall fumbled the ball.
Green Bay, that was like some fairy tale story though. They was like
No,
the 8
Green Bay
seed.
was on one. It wasn't just
But they
because
were like
Rashard
the-
fumbled the ball.
They
It
were
was
like
just-
the 8 seed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They were a wild card team.
But that
and
was
they-
before Aaron Rodgers. Everybody knew Aaron Rodgers as Aaron Rodgers. That
Right,
dude was
right,
throwing
right.
dimes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was up and coming.
I can't watch that game.
So ever since the departure of Ben Roethlisberger, the Steelers have hit a little bit of they've tanked a little
Yeah,
bit. But
yeah.
that's just how it goes because
In the NFL.
Yeah, and they were good for so long.
They
So I didn't
sure
really
were.
feel that bad for y'all because y'all were good for so long.
Yeah, man.
Like so, and it's ebbs and flows. Like that's just what's gonna happen. But I wanted to ask you. So obviously there was a topic when Ben retired. You know, would he be a first ballot Hall of Fame? And I say no, just because of the off the field stuff. You still think he's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Fame?
Okay, so first, let me say I got to address 2 things. Okay, first of all, we did have some down years, but our down years were all winning seasons.
That wasn't the question, Matthew.
Okay, now let me address the other question
Yes.
about Ben being a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yes, let's do.
When you become a Hall of Famer, it's based on what you do
Correct.
on the field.
But you're absolutely right. But the other
O.J.
things
Simpson
influence.
is a Hall of Famer.
First ballot though.
The
Was
juice.
he? Was
No, Ben is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I love him, but he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, I beg to differ.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he's going in. I think he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer because of the 2 Super Bowls and the stats that he has. He's up among the highest quarterbacks ratings with his stats in his career.
And then he was the first rookie to go
13-0.
13-0.
Yeah, so I think he's going. I'm thinking, have faith in your boys.
I
son.
got faith in him, but
First ballot. So first ballot just basically means what? That like
you that good.
okay. So I mean, I think if you. Like you said, it's based off of what you do on the field, but the voters are human, so they know they are still aware of the allegations. He wasn't charged with anything, but it was a eyesore on the resume, and then the motorcycle accident with no helmet on that was
kind of reckless and
That's
careless.
self-inflicted.
It's self-inflicted, yeah, but
That's a Plexico Burris moment.
Yeah, shoot
but it's
yourself
just
in the leg.
why are you doing that as a franchise quarterback? Like, just put the helmet on. And
excuse me, but I think that was so wrong what they did to Plexico. How are you going to go to jail, a prison for shooting your own self in the leg?
Insult on top of injury, man.
That was
literally
crazy.
there was more involved, didn't he? Wasn't he not supposed to have the firearm?
right again in New York. Yeah,
Yeah,
Right,
it
right.
was
He
the
went to
possession
jail
of the firearm.
shooting
and stuff
yourself.
Like,
Yep.
Not it was because he had the firearm.
I know,
yeah.
but you know
it's
what I mean.
But if
insult
the
to injury.
firearm didn't go off, they wouldn't have known he had it. So he
Correct.
literally went to jail
for shooting
himself.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
you in for? I shot myself.
This,
Yeah.
everybody know they ain't gonna have to ask Plexico.
Yeah.
Shout out Plexico. That is a hell of a name.
Yes, Plexico.
Shannon Sharp used to call him plexiglass.
Plexico. But that's a cool name, though,
Yeah.
Plexico. I like that. That's gangsta.
It
No,
hurt
we-
me when he left and went to the Giants.
We got to reel that
hurt.
in. But anyway, I don't think I know he'll go to the Hall of Fame. Ben Roethlisberger will,
Yeah.
but I think that I don't think it'll be a first ballot, but I do think he'll get his gold
Yeah.
jacket at some time or another. And so speaking of, like I said, y'all were really, really good for so long.
Yeah,
And
with Ben. Yeah, man.
Even
I
and
gotta
before
give it to
that,
y'all.
even
Yeah.
y'all's down years, it was always it was 8-8 or not whatever. Yeah, 8-8. So it was never. Like Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season as a head coach.
Right.
He's a great head coach. A lot of players in the NFL say that they would like to play for a head coach like Mike Tomlin. So to pivot to Mike Tomlin, he did just sign a contract extension.
Right. 3 years.
37.5 million.
Okay,
so
cool,
he ain't
cool.
going nowhere. And I think it's just so much more makes you appreciate him a little bit more because of the Antonio Brown situation.
Oh, yes.
That dude.
Like he was we saw him be out of control the moment he was no longer under the reins of Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Ritalin he stopped taking.
No,
his brains are scrambled.
Oh,
if
man.
you go on his Twitter and just see like
Some of the stuff he say.
and the stuff he threw a couch off of
And it could have killed somebody.
Somebody. He had his penis out in the pool, a
What?
public pool.
Oh, now we talking about penises.
A public pool. There was families in the pool.
And he had his thing
And a
out?
lady recorded it. Yeah.
He had his wang.
Yeah.
Well, so the fact here's the
He wasn't well.
The lady
Oh,
recorded
man.
it. She was looking at it. She tried to make an excuse. She just want to look at Antonio PP. That's why.
But it was a family like behind him in the
There
pool.
was kids in the
She
pool,
got
man.
away with looking at Antonio Brown's PP in front of her husband. I'm recording this for documentary purposes only.
So I think Mike Tomlin gets a lot of
Yeah, he
credit.
He sure do
Yeah.
for keeping him under control.
Yes, because we never knew
I
how
agree.
insane he
I agree.
was
I
until.
agree.
But you think it was once he got clocked by Vontez Perfect.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Now
I mean,
he-
look at it. He acted up on the sidelines like any normal player would do if he was
Receiver,
upset.
yeah, mhm.
Yeah, but
When he got concussed.
really, after that hit, he started acting crazy.
It's nothing going on upstairs.
So you think it was that hit that turned him around for his behavior?
Yes, and he thinking this. He's got a thing called a website called CTESPN or something like that.
CTESPN.
CTESPN.
I know he got bars too. He be
No,
rapping.
But that he had that one song.
What was that dance he did?
Danger could do it real good.
Sorry for hitting the mic.
So yeah. Anyway, I think what you were saying something about Antonio Brown or like when Tom Brady do stuff like that is considered passionate.
Yeah.
But not so. Antonio Brown was crazy. Like we can compare it to like
On-field stuff, but see, Tom Brady didn't have any off-field situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can compare it to I should have said Terrell Owens
or Odell Beckham
Odell Beckham because Terrell Owens would do stuff on the field, but dude never got in trouble off the field.
And neither does
Never.
Odell.
Right.
Odell never gets in trouble off the field.
So that's the difference.
Yeah. So it's but like who was it? Shannon Sharp always say it's production over tolerance.
Yeah.
So if you produce it, we'll tolerate you.
That's what Mike Tomlin told Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but if you ain't producing no more, we can't tolerate you no more.
You're
so
right. You're right.
that's the production weighs heavier. So
It's funny how that go.
yeah, if you just like when you at your regular job, if you know
Yeah, if you're good, you'll keep you.
yeah, and they might tolerate you being late every now and then.
You can live in the building and still be late. Wow. Yeah.
But she's so good at her job, we just let her
But
be.
she's so good at her job.
Some men stay with women because of things like that, and some women stay with men because of things like that because they so good at their job.
Stupid.
Production
Physically
over
speaking.
tolerance.
Yeah, production over tolerance.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
shout out Mike Tomlin. Congratulations on the
Great coach. Great
Have y'all
coach.
ever seen him and Omar Epps in the same room because they the same person?
They're the same person.
They do look alike.
Doppelgangers.
Yeah.
But look, the guy from San Francisco said he looks like Mike Tomlin too.
Brandon Ayuk. He's about to be a Pittsburgh
They not letting
Steeler.
him go.
He's about to be a Pittsburgh
They didn't sign
Steeler.
They
Brandon
didn't
Ayuk.
sign him, right?
He about
But
to
he
be a
wanted to
Pittsburgh
try to break
Steeler.
the bank. Y'all not gonna give him the money he looking for.
We got the money he's looking for.
Do y'all?
We got it.
And he texted Mike Tomlin,
Yeah.
didn't he? And
Come get
tweeted
me.
out a picture, yeah.
They do look a lot alike.
Yeah.
But Omar Epps
Scary.
and
Looking
Mike
like Michael
Tomlin.
Hooks. Remember Michael Hooks? Mike Tomlin looked like Michael Hooks.
Yeah.
Shout out Michael Hooks.
Omar Epps. You ain't never seen him and Omar Epps. And they both
Same
kind of got
building.
fat in the head as they got older.
Wow.
Now look, Deja, you was talking about this the other day. How you gain weight in your head?
You notice how when people get old, like who? Let me reel off all the actors that got fat in the head as they got older.
How many people got fat in the head?
Mekhi Phifer got fat in the head as he got older. Martin Lawrence got fat in the head.
Yes.
Allen Iverson got fat in the head. Omar Epps got fat in the head. Will Smith not so much. Who else got fat in the
She
head?
said black don't crack, but it get fat. Wow. She said that.
So yeah, is it crazy? They just get bloated in the head.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Fat in the head.
Might be that HGH they taking.
But I don't understand how you gain.
Who else got fat in the head?
LL.
Sammy Sosa.
LL got fat in the head.
Sosa. LL.
And the Puerto Rican man that what's David Ortiz, didn't he get fat in the head?
But I don't understand how you gain weight in your head.
When your head starts growing when you take that HGH, man. I'm telling you.
I don't understand how you gain weight.
Like they just swole.
And I thought Allen Iverson will always be slim, but I just don't understand.
Fat in the head.
Fat in the head.
Yep.
Anyway.
Shout out to all them black men. Good for them.
Yes.
King.
Fat in the head. Fat in the head. That's what I said.
Wow.
So anyway, back to the Steelers.
Yeah.
So you talk about how much you wanted to keep. Did you think Kenny Pickett was taking y'all somewhere? Because wait, before you fire off, the Steelers have they got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields.
Russell Wilson, Justin Fields.
So y'all quarterback room has obviously got tremendously better from Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph.
Whoa. Pump the brakes.
Lord.
Pause. Think about Mason Rudolph.
What did you say, Cameron? Did you say pause?
Pause. Over the last 3 games, Mason Rudolph was the highest rated quarterback in the NFL.
So why wasn't Mason Rudolph y'all starter? Tell me why.
We ain't
right
gonna go
now.
20 minutes on this either.
Oh boy, here we go.
Tell me why he wasn't the starter.
There were some rumors that maybe something happened in the locker room with somebody else's significant other. I don't know. I heard a rumor like that.
I thought it was because he said Myles Garrett.
No, that's what Myles Garrett said he said.
But maybe he did say that because Mike Tomlin, as a black man, said you gonna sit down. Why wasn't he starting, Uncle Matt? If he was all this, he'd ride for Mason Rudolph hard, and I don't understand it.
Wow.
If he was all this in a bag of chips, why was he not starting? Why he wasn't starting?
Ben didn't like him for some reason.
He said,
wow.
And that's that. And you got a black head coach, and the 90% of the team is black, and it's none of that.
It's alleged that he said that by one person, and that was Myles Garrett.
I think some other Browns. Some other Browns said it too.
Well, the guy that's playing for us now, I can't think of his name. Our defensive tackle, man, he played in Charlotte.
But let me ask you this though: when the alleged incident occurred,
he never said anything after the game. He said it 3 days later.
Let me ask you this question:
Yeah.
Did he sit or the next game or something like that? Did they suspend him?
Well, he got clocked in the head with a helmet, so I think he had to sit down anyway.
He had to sit down the next game.
Myles Garrett almost killed him.
Myles Garrett should have he could have went to jail for hitting him. That was assault.
And why does a black man react like that typically? Violent. Typically, tell me that. Tell me what's the one thing
if you
that
call somebody talk about their mama. That's the only two when somebody a black guy act crazy like that.
He grabbed Myles Garrett helmet.
That out, aren't we?
He grabbed Myles Garrett helmet, and then Myles pulled his off. And then they started pushing each other.
But why would Myles put his career on the line like that? It's because he snapped, because he heard the one unspoken word.
It's funny how the other Steelers heard
but guess what, though? Look,
other black players on the team.
Listen, Matthew.
That's their teammate, ain't
Hey, look, Matthew, he snapped like somebody gave him the internet code.
Wow.
I
don't think he said that.
You don't.
No.
Because you think Mason Rudolph should have been starting over Kenny Garrett. Who's Kenny Garrett?
Listen, here's the craziest part about this. It's not just me as a fan. The players said that.
So why wasn't he, though?
But guess what, though?
Because of the coach. Wow.
That's what he said.
It's alleged that he said that he did not say that.
But look, guess what though? It's facts over feelings, Matthew. If he was that good, he would still be on the team.
He was literally that good. He was better than.
But listen to me.
Kenny Pickett. He's better than Kenny Pickett.
Okay, Matthew. But if he was,
and that ain't saying much.
Right. But if he was, Matthew,
3-0.
Why he's not there now?
118 quarterback rating. 118.
So why is he? He's better than Mitchell Trubisky. That ain't saying much. That ain't saying much.
Matthew,
he was the best quarterback over the last 3 games in the NFL.
That's a small sample size.
It's a sample size.
I knew a quarterback that had a better rating than that, and he wasn't no good. Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz was good
for that 1 year.
2 years.
And so
his knees got mangled up.
Mason Rudolph's a good quarterback. I wish we would have kept him, but we didn't.
And you think he needed to be starting?
No, I think he should have competed with Russell for the starting job.
Come on, over Justin Fields?
Yes.
You crazy. You crazy.
Let them all compete for the job.
But guess what, Matthew? You said the key word. That's what you think. That's what you think.
I am not the owner of the Steelers. I'm not the coach.
Exactly. And you missing something. You clearly missing something.
Missing something.
Just like we was missing a little something when they drafted Jalen Hurts. We was like, what?
Not me.
We didn't know Carson Wilson didn't have that attitude.
Stats don't lie. I'm going with the stats. The stats said he was the highest rated quarterback over the last 3 games.
3 games, Matthew. Come on.
And listen, you got professional players in the locker room that said, hey, this guy's good. The offensive line loved him. He's like, we know where he's going to be, so we can block better. It didn't look like we sucked because he's not running into tackles or sacks. He was a better quarterback player.
You think y'all
the owner said it. Art Rooney says.
And why he ain't? So if this is all true, he said that word.
Matthew, you act like you're delusional guy.
Mason
Come on.
Rudolph is like a good quarterback.
I'm not saying he was not, but what I'm saying is if he was
mediocre at best.
Right.
Wow. Mediocre.
Average. I'm like Kevin Samuels. He said the women are average at best.
No, we don't talk about. Wow. We do not talk about Kevin Samuels.
Shout out to Kevin.
Moving on to the quarterbacks that we do have.
Yes, let's do that.
I think Justin will be starting full saw said and done.
Me too. I said the same thing.
Who won a Super Bowl?
Girl,
who should have won 2 Super Bowls?
But they didn't run the ball.
Okay. All I'm saying is, let me break some stats down. Y'all know I'm coming with the stats. Okay. Last year, Russell Wilson, inside the red zone, this dude had like 22 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
I'm not saying he's not good.
Inside the 20. Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
Inside the 10-yard line, he had like 12 touchdowns and no interceptions. Okay, but on the flip side of that, these 2 quarterbacks that we have, something that Mason Rudolph didn't have, they were the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL last year. They held on to the ball, number 1 and number 2, longest holding on to the ball quarterbacks in the league.
Surprised Jalen went.
Nah, Jalen did. Yeah.
Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Those 2 guys.
Justin Fields, some of his games that I'm watching, I'm like, you got to get rid of the ball.
But he's an athlete though, boy.
Yeah.
I love him.
I want somebody that can read defenses.
Yeah, but he's young. Justin Fields is young.
Yeah,
I think Russell.
He's going to be good.
He's going to be y'all's quarterback.
Yes,
he's going to be y'all's quarterback.
But Russell Wilson can do his thing. And listen, let me break this down. I forgot this one. Last year, the Steelers had 13 touchdowns and only 9 interceptions all season long out of all 3 of our quarterbacks. Russell Wilson had like 28 touchdown passes, I think it was.
I'm not saying.
And only 8 interceptions, or maybe it was 26 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions in 15 games.
But just like, look,
wasn't their defense horrible? The Broncos' defense wasn't their defense.
It was.
But Peyton. What's that? Sean Payton also didn't like Russell for whatever reason.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, you give us those 26 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
And just like they just said, my thoughts is actually he's an upgrade from Mason Rudolph.
Well, he's an upgrade from everybody.
Russell Wilson is an upgrade from Mason Rudolph.
He's an upgrade from everybody.
Are you sure?
Yes, but Mason Rudolph's good, though.
For 3 games.
Mediocre.
Wow.
If you need him for 5, send him packing.
Average at best.
Send him packing if you need him for 4 games. Or if you want some racial slurs thrown out.
What? Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
That's what happened. I know.
Send him packing to make sure he ain't rapping.
That man alone. Mason Rudolph was a good quarterback.
Shout out Mason Rudolph.
I love you, Mason Rudolph. I miss you. I miss you, man. He'll be back next year. He's only signed a 1-year contract with Tennessee.
Oh, my God.
We only got Russell for 1 year. We only got Justin Fields for 1 year. So what if Russell ball out, which I know he's going to.
And want his money.
Give me my money. Deuces. We're not going to pay that much.
How old is he? Russell don't want to get hit no more.
Okay, first of all, Russell is 36, 37, 38. Tom Brady won 4 Super Bowls after the age of 35.
That's
Tom Brady.
That's Tom Brady. He's an anomaly.
Russell Wilson is in better shape than Tom Brady.
Yes. Better shape, yes.
Yes.
But Tom Brady is a better overall player and is a universally, what's the word I'm looking for?
He's a clone.
He's an anomaly. Yeah, he's an anomaly. We'll never see anything like that again.
Yeah, because the NFL won't let you cheat like that again.
Deflate gate.
Yeah. Spygate. Let's not forget about that either.
Tom Brady is one of a kind. He is the GOAT. So there's really anything that I don't even know why you put Russell in the same breath as Thomas or Patrick Brady III. I don't even know why you did that.
No, because Russell, I'm saying he can win some Super Bowls. Russell had 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions last year. We only had 13 as a team.
I think you guys will be better. I think all that. I think he has more. I think he has a better coaching staff. He has a better defense.
And he doesn't have a coach that hates him.
Correct. And he said I watched an interview that he did the other day. He said he feels rejuvenated. He feels fresh. He feels good. He feels inspired.
Mr. Unlimited.
I'm excited. Unlimited. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. Me too. I think y'all can lean on the defense and lean on the run game.
Yeah,
I think he won't have to do much.
Harris.
Yes. Like Shannon Sharp said, as long as he don't say Steelers country, let's ride. Wow. Y'all will be all right. But we'll get into y'all's schedule and see what you think y'all gonna end up at. Just prediction before I go game by game. Did you think I ain't gonna get into that yet? What's your final score?
Prediction.
Final
win total?
Yeah, win-loss. I couldn't think
Win-loss.
Yeah.
I can't tell you I think maybe 12 games.
12?
Okay.
I think Russell Wilson on our team is a +2 at least. We won 10 games last year.
I think a +3.
We
I
won
think
10
y'all
games
win 3
last
more.
year.
With who? Kenny Pickett.
Kenny P. KP.
Keep in mind that Mason Rudolph went 3-0 as a starter last year.
And if you would have had him go 4 games, he would have went 3-1.
3-1 because he did lose to Buffalo, the playoff game. So
okay, so you at Falcons to open the season.
Win.
Okay, I'll give you that. You at Broncos, I think you get that for sure. You home against the Chargers, your home opener. You think so?
It's our home opener.
I don't really care.
Against a team that's getting used to their new coach,
one
Mr.
of them
Harbaugh.
twin brothers is back. Was it Jim or John?
John.
Yeah, so that's a win. That's our home opener against San Diego. They're still trying to figure out who they are.
It's Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Excuse me.
Los Angeles Chargers.
At
3-0.
Colts.
Win.
Anthony. Okay.
When that defense is sick, the Steelers' defense is sick.
Okay.
Okay, what we got so far?
4-0.
4-0?
This is sick. You think? I hope y'all gonna do this, but I don't think you will.
4-0.
Versus Cal. I mean,
When that's a Sunday night game. Where we playing?
and
Where we playing?
home.
Win.
Who they playing?
5-0.
Cowboys.
Okay.
5-0.
5-0.
We gonna beat them Cowboys.
Okay.
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
5-0.
I
5-0.
hope so, Chad.
5. Let's go.
At Raiders.
6-0.
But they got that new coach.
I don't care who they got. We beat them last year.
Who
We're
is
gonna
their
do it
quarterback?
again.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, and what's the coach they got? The black guy?
Anthony Pierce.
Yeah, I
Pierce.
love him.
Antonio Pierce.
Antonio Pierce.
6-0.
Who is that quarterback? It ain't Jimmy G.
Is it Robert? It's not.
I think they sent Jimmy gone.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
I think
6-0.
You lose to the Jets
7-0. That's a Sunday night game.
How about if Aaron
where
Rodgers
we playing? Hold on, where we playing?
in Pittsburgh.
7-0.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
At Giants. No, home against Giants.
8-0. Let's go.
You go 8-0 into the bye.
8-0 into the bye. Go against the Redskins coming out that bye,
It's
right?
no Redskins.
I mean, sorry. The Washington football
it's
team.
not that either.
Sorry,
The
no, I'm
Command-
being funny. The Commanders.
Yes, the Commanders.
Yeah.
So you going 9-0.
You going
Yep.
9-0.
9-0.
Ravens, that go either way, but I think
Where we playing?
at
Where we
at
playing?
Heinz Field, home.
Nah.
10-0.
Well, y'all do beat the Ravens. Y'all swept the
We
Ravens last
swept
year.
the Ravens last year.
But I think y'all split with them this year.
10-0.
This is sick. Y'all will lose to the Browns and the Bengals.
Where we playing?
At Browns, at Bengals.
That's 2 losses in a row
Thank
after
you,
going
sir.
10-0. 10-2.
And then you
Okay.
home against the Browns.
11-2.
Then you gonna get that AWS spank at Lincoln Financial Field.
Where?
Eagles at the link.
Oh.
Come to the link, son.
Okay, 11-3. Yep.
At Ravens, you beat the Ravens.
11-4.
So you gonna sweep the Ravens?
No, we
They did last
losing.
year.
We're losing.
Oh,
I said
okay.
11-4.
Okay, 11-4.
You will lose to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Nope. 12-4. Because it's going to be late
It's
in the
getting
game.
delusional.
No. It's late in the season. They ain't going to have to play. They ain't
But
going to have to
last
play
year
nobody.
they did. They weren't that good last year. And won a Super Bowl.
No, I'm saying it's going to be late in the season. Kansas City's going to have a great record. They're going to have everything clinched.
But you know that they didn't last year, though.
That was last year. I'm saying this year they will.
What's changed?
They got a couple of fast players on their team now.
They got their wide receiver, the
Yeah,
fastest one in
man.
the league.
Yeah, they
Who?
got
it. Kansas City, how they get that boy?
Who is his
Yeah.
name? Who is his name?
They got some.
They got Marquise Brown. Hollywood.
And they drafted some
And they
fast
got
wide
this
receiver
and
in the
they
draft.
drafted this fastest wide receiver coming out of college.
He
So-
fastest than Tyreek. Fastest
Yeah,
than
he's
Tyreek.
he's
Faster
fast
than
like that.
Tyreek.
Yeah.
Fastest than Tyreek.
Yeah, I think he was the fastest receiver in the NFL at the combine. So
Sal, you in the kindergarten.
they're resting players. That's a win. That's 12-4.
Okay, go to the
And
next.
then
Come on,
at
skip it, move.
Bengals versus a home against Bengals. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it depends on if we have to rest our players, but if we have to win, 13-4. But I'm gonna say we're gonna rest our players, so 12-5.
Okay.
You said y'all won 10 games last year.
Yep, and I said Russell Wilson's is a
Plus
+2.
two. I agree. He's a
So-
+2 or 3. I just don't
Yeah.
think it's going to start that way.
No, I'm thinking it's gonna start that way.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I like that
So
for you.
you got him 12-5, Matt?
I say 13-4, but I settle
You
for
never
12
know
and 5.
towards the end of the
Yeah,
season.
because they might be resting players.
And Matthew, remember, and
Yeah.
always keep this in consideration. You always lose a game you're supposed to win.
Absolutely.
It happens every time.
With that being said,
That's what I think during that stretch.
We may end up beating Philly and losing to Washington.
Okay.
Okay.
Washington gonna be good too. Washington.
They got a new coach. It's just a new team.
Quinn,
Yeah.
Dan
Quinn.
Jaden McDaniels is the quarterback. I think that's his last name.
Yeah.
And they give us
Who's their quarterback?
They
They
drafted.
got a rookie.
Okay,
Yeah.
rookie quarterback. Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll beat them.
I mean, look, I think y'all will lose one of them top games that y'all should win.
And by the way, Philly might be resting their players by the
That
time we
early?
play. What?
Week 15?
Yes.
That's if Dallas tanked the way they think that they're gonna tank because they haven't done anything.
It's a possibility.
If
They
Dallas,
didn't resign
it's a
really any
possibility,
major
but
players.
they didn't do anything. So if Dallas really tanks, but that's a lot of games
Who's a
left.
threat to Philadelphia in y'all division? Seriously.
Well,
The Cowboys.
They're still the Cowboys.
The way they lost to Green Bay.
The way we tanked out and gave them the 2 seeds.
Yeah.
Y'all got some good coordinators now.
We did. I blame
Y'all got 2 good coordinators.
Very good coordinators now.
So
I think Washington they always just do something to us. So I think
they got a rookie quarterback style.
they got Dan Quinn and who else? They got damn. I didn't know they got Cliff Kingsbury. Why ain't nobody say
They
that?
get anybody they want to. Who the backup quarterback? That's the
the
question.
OC is Cliff Kingsbury.
Okay, but who's the backup quarterback? That's what's
I don't
important.
know.
For who?
For the
Probably Carson
Commanders,
Wentz. He's
yeah.
been everywhere.
No, Carson
No,
Wentz with the Rams.
The Chiefs, I think.
He was the Chiefs or the Rams?
Yeah.
Chiefs.
I think he was with the Rams
He
last
was
year.
the Chiefs, yeah. Yeah, so we'll see, but I'm still looking at the Giants a little bit.
I'm not.
I don't think anybody can
We
challenge Philly in
signed
your
their best
division.
player. We took their best player.
Who y'all got? The Giants. Y'all got
Washington,
us,
and the Cowboys.
the Cowboys. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Y'all going to playoffs again.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go to the playoffs. Whether we'll be a first round exit or not is TBD.
Yeah, I don't think y'all. Be
I don't
first
either.
round
I
exit.
think the new coordinators and I think the addition of Say, and I think
Say
with
gonna
the draft,
play.
I think it'll be like night and day when it comes down to
Night and day when it comes to say. I like that.
I think y'all be 12-5, but I think y'all will lose a few at the top. I don't think y'all going.
Well, then you're saying we're going to beat some teams that I don't think we're going to beat.
I think y'all will sweep the Ravens again. Just something about it.
Yeah, we got their number,
It's just something about
but
it.
I don't think we'll sweep them this year.
And maybe y'all need to win. And Joe Burrow, is he healthy or not? I don't know.
He
Who never
he
knows.
can't finish seasons for some
Yeah,
reason.
so that might not be a thing. So we'll certainly see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we got
see.
Joe Burrow's number though. So
Do y'all?
We'll see what happens.
Joey B, cool Joe.
yeah, because he'll never play against us. So that's what I'm saying.
His knees get taken very early in the
Hurt his
season.
wrist last year, man.
Oh, it was. I hated that though.
I didn't.
I know you didn't. I seen him on. He's back now. I seen him in minicamp throwing the ball around. So
Minicamp?
Is he married?
No,
I don't
he ain't
know.
married.
Maybe that's probably why he hurt his wrist.
what that got to do with it?
I don't follow you. Is it because this?
Those who know. They're reading between the lines.
Okay.
I don't know.
You talking about some Metro Central or something?
Metro City. Not too
Yup.
much. Not too much on Joe. Not too much on
Y'all
Joe.
crazy.
So we ain't really talked about the WNBA at all.
Right. It's been exciting lately.
Yes, it's been very
I've been
exciting.
watching it.
I have been watching it too.
And it's because of 2 players.
I'm very excited that there's been a new surge in women's sports, and people don't
Yes.
want to give Caitlin Clark the credit, especially for college.
And who else?
Angel Reese.
Thank you.
No, I'm saying, but people, I'm going to be honest. Caitlin Clark still had, back when they, like college, I'm talking about before they went to pro. Ain't she a little better than Angel Reese? I love Angel Reese though.
Oh yeah, her stats are. See,
Yeah.
they
No, but I'm-
They're 2 different positions too.
yeah, but
But Caitlin Clark was the draw.
she
to
sure
me.
was.
Like,
She
Was, is.
Well, I'm talking,
the draw,
the college, you know, and then people follow her. And then I think the girl, somebody had something a little negative to say. It ain't gonna be the same when you get to was it Sue Bird? I don't
Yeah.
know. Had something negative to say about Caitlin Clark when they, she said it ain't gonna be no cakewalk when you get.
But
over
they
here
giving
to
her a
the big
hard
dogs.
time. They're assaulting her.
Because the here's my thing: the established WNBA players that have been doing it, Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, the Sabrina, I don't know how you pronounce her last name.
What's the other girl? What's the light skinned girl name? She be on television.
Skylar
sometimes.
Diggins, Candace. No,
Candace Parker.
She don't play no more though. She
Yeah,
retired.
yeah,
But it's like the girls. It has been very physical. The WNBA.
Yes.
It's always been physical. It's always been physical. And I think that people are just paying more attention to it now.
Because the girl is there.
The girls in Sue, all those girls that been holding this down, and I can't think of the other girl name. Yes, because of this new girl, she coming to the party.
Well, hold on for a second. Angel Reese has been getting. Did you see Angel Reese get taken down? The girl took her down by her neck and threw her down.
Yeah.
To the, so it's not just Caitlin. They're getting handled
They get
really rough.
Very catty.
Yeah. Ow! They're jealous. They're jealess of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying, let's keep it real.
They've been like, we've been doing this.
Right.
Well, but here's let's keep it real. They getting eyes on all these players now. So I kind of agree.
It might be because the women are emotional. It could be a little bit of jealousy
not
involved.
too much in that.
No, but listen, I agree with Stephen A. Smith where he said a little bit. It's like just. They bringing more eyes on you, and I get it. But her getting look, it
seems intentional and targeted. Is what you're saying?
No, I think there's a little bit more hate for her because of who she is.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. But guess what, she's not that good right now. But
somebody said she was like Mel Gibson.
She's the cash
Mel
cow.
Gibson talking about on Secret Weapon, Lethal Weapon.
Wow, Mel Gibson.
They wrong for that.
Leave Caitlin alone. Listen, that girl has a lot of people watching the WNBA that wasn't watching it before.
She do look like Mel Gibson.
Wow,
she do.
Y'all stuck on the Mel Gibson thing.
Oh, that was me. We gonna look at that up. That she
oh
do.
Man, now I'm not gonna never be unhear that.
Yeah, she I get the OG girlies are aggravated.
The chin and all.
Okay, let's put it to you like this way. You at your job, somebody comes in, they have no experience, but they went to college, okay? They went to college.
Not too much on that.
No, okay, but they went to college, and they're starting a new job. You've been at this job for 15 years. You know how to do this job.
This happened to him.
Backwards, frontwards, sideways. You know this job, okay? Sideways, backwards, sideways. But anyways, you know your job, right? And this new person comes in, and they're fresh out of college, and I got a degree and all this crazy stuff. But hold on, they never worked in a work environment. They don't know what it's really about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get a little jealous. But this new person is bringing attention to your job, and all of y'all are getting raises. Everybody.
Man, this sounds like it's deep rooted.
It is deep rooted
because this happened to you.
This woman is bringing in revenue that the WNBA, these two women, Miss Reese, they're bringing in revenue to the WNBA.
What about Camila Cardoza too?
I mean, they're bringing in that money.
But let me. I'm gonna flip the script on the other side of the spectrum. It's really not a thing because. It even happened in men's sports. They did it to Michael Jordan. The Detroit Pistons.
They beat him up.
They beat him up.
They beat him up.
I mean, when a new rookie come into football, I mean, they get junk talk to. It happens.
No, that's what I was saying. Angel Reese got physical.
It really does.
They slammed her. She got body slam, Angel Reese.
Yeah, but like he said, it's always been physical.
It's always been like that.
Yeah.
But there's a little extra spice when it comes to Caitlin Clark, though. Let's keep it real.
I see both sides of it. Like we need the OG girlies should be like a little appreciative.
The what?
OG girlies.
Yeah.
The OG girlies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. Use your context clues. You know what OG means.
Yeah.
And
OG,
girlies.
Yeah.
Okay.
The OG girlies.
Because they paved the way.
I never heard that terminology before.
Yeah, they paved the way for the WNBA.
OG girlies. That sounds woo. OG girlies. I'm about to use that.
The OG girlies. They're feeling away because they've been, it's been a thing. They've been here, they've been doing this, and it's a little annoying because now, like, Caitlin and Angel are bringing all this attention to it. But they could be they could see it from the other side of the spectrum and be like, well, we get more money, we get more attention, more platforms are talking about us.
I get it.
We are talking about them when we wouldn't have been talking about them last year.
Stephen A. Monica McNutt called Stephen A. out. Because he tried to say who talks about the WNBA more than me?
No
and
one, but she said he could have been doing more.
But she could have been doing it. Yeah.
I know, but listen. They say he could have been doing more, but you know what? What about all the women? Why aren't they supporting the WNBA?
We don't have a show.
I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about showing up at the basketball games. Y'all at the NBA, but you ain't at the WNBA.
Because are they checking for a girl or a
Wow. Oh my gosh. You talk about I'm gonna ignore that. You're talking about the WNBA.
Ain't they checking for right, dude.
Hey, listen. Y'all talking about nobody supporting the WNBA. Where all the ladies in the stands?
But you know what, though?
Because
Where all
they
the
trying
moms?
to get
Where all the daughters in the stands?
They trying to get a meal ticket.
But guess what, though? I have to say, though.
I'm just saying.
My level of interest has went up with the NCAA and the W.
Yeah.
I mean, my level of watching the girls, it went up.
Yes.
And the girls, and I like watching the girls because their mechanics is spot on.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about the NCAA, Ryan?
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
But because a lot of guys, we get over on pure athleticism. But the girls, they fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
I just love to watch them.
It's like street ball versus AAU.
Yeah.
No.
Boom. And
what were you saying? Go ahead, man.
So NCAA, was it this year? Was this year the first time they could do the brackets for the NCAA? I think this was the first
The
year.
girlies could do
Yeah,
it?
the girls could do the brackets. And look what happened.
The men's or them?
The girls.
That girls could do the men's bracket or the girls bracket?
They had the brackets, I think. I could be wrong about
They've been
this.
doing the girls bracket.
No, they could
not like they did it this year.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, not like they're doing it this year.
They always could.
Oh,
Yeah, they always could.
Take that back.
They did something different this year. I don't know what it
They always
was.
did
It
the
was something
brackets.
different this year.
Just ain't nobody care. They care this year.
Yeah, that's right. Anybody care about no girls bracket?
Wow.
They didn't. Now it's a brave new world.
It is. But the
It's-
truth
it's a brand
But yeah,
new
that's what I was
world.
saying. Hey, look, you said you didn't have a platform. Women didn't have a platform. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about the platform. I'm talking about showing up at
I'm
the
not going to
basketball
them
game.
games. I'd rather go to the men's
But
game.
people are going now, though.
They
They're going
are.
now.
People are going now.
they're
Because
getting
like
sold out.
LeBron and them are there and stuff like
well,
that.
they was there before, but nobody
Yeah.
was showing up.
Yeah, but
They are now because of Caitlin Clark and Miss Reese.
yeah. And I think the new girls, the OG girlies is aggravated, but
But
I hope
the old
I hope
girls are
they
getting
can-
paid.
I hope they can see it. See
The
it from
OG
a different-
girlies.
Yeah, exactly.
What did the Las Vegas team, the basketball?
Aces, the Las Vegas Aces, or the
the owner, they gave them all endorsements like that they
Yeah.
wouldn't have gotten before because of all the revenue that's coming in
From the
because
Bayou
of
Barbie.
Miss Reese
the Bayou Barbie?
and Caitlin.
Yeah,
Just
Bayou
saying.
Barbie.
she was going
Yeah.
down about LSU, but now she got to change it.
Yeah, she good. They both good, and I'm happy for the. I think she should have been on the
I don't
Olympic
think she
team.
should have been on the women's national team. I
Okay.
just don't think so yet.
She could have been riding the pine.
They
But
probably would have.
Her stats wasn't good enough.
They were not
to
and-
reflect that.
And they would have gave it to her. It would have been purely off of the name itself, just
Right.
for the draw.
What are they trying to do? They're trying to get more recognition. They're trying to make more money so these women can be paid more money.
I think the OG,
So
the
if she
OG
was on the
girls
team,
would have
though.
probably beat her up if she was on that team.
I know, but why would you though? Because you're going to get a whole bunch of more money. You're
They
going to get a whole
probably
bunch
gonna
more
watch it
money
anyway because even that's just how Michael Jordan said, Isaiah, you are not on the. You see, it's me or Isaiah.
Yeah, I remember that.
He said, I don't know what. What did he say? I don't know what the qualifications were. He started crying on the last dance. Yeah. What's his last name?
Oh,
Tom?
you sound just like him. Say it again.
I don't know what the qualifications were,
You stupid.
but I'm sure.
He is so soft spoken.
Michael did not forget the way they used to beat him up when he played the Pistons.
Because he said it's Isaiah or me
Yep.
on that national team, and guess who they chose?
Yeah, Mike.
Obviously, Mike.
Mike, you know that.
So
Mike.
they interviewed him on the last dance, and that's what he said. He's about to start crying.
That's Mike being Mike sometimes.
What's his last name? Thomas?
Yeah,
Am I making it
Isaiah
up?
Thomas. Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yes, sir.
anybody, y'all got any parting words? Anything else to say?
Well, I wanted to say, man, Matt, I'm glad that you came down and jump up on the show.
Yeah.
It's been a blast, man, and hopefully we can get you as a return guest during the football season and talk Steeler talk, Eagles
Especially
talk.
Eagles week.
We can call him in.
Yeah.
if you don't want to make a truck down
Yeah,
here.
yeah, we can call him in now, Sean.
Yeah.
We can zoom him in.
Zoom.
Oh, we doing that now.
I guess since we got him in the flesh first.
Yes.
Oh, okay, we doing that now.
Deja didn't want to do that.
No, I
we
didn't.
all everybody else and Sean, the producer in the background, we all wanted to do it,
No.
but Deja said no.
Because I felt like he needed to be here in the flesh before you got that.
I agree. I agree with you. I
You
agree
got
with
that privilege.
Oh, that privilege. This is an OG girly girl talking, y'all. This is OG girly girl talking. That's my daughter right
Super
there.
Drake fan.
She a bulldog. Broad
Super
Street
Drake
bully.
fan.
OG girly. Deja Dage. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. So I'm glad you came down, man.
I'm
Hopefully
glad to
we can
be
do it
here.
again, man. And
We will. We will.
And like I said, everybody check Matthew out.
Yes, we will have everything linked down below. We'll have his radio station, his TikTok. He be on there making TikToks.
Yeah. Matt Murphy on air. It's on all
Matt Murphy on air.
socials. We'll have it linked down below.
Yes.
Make sure y'all follow him, especially on Instagram, if you're in the Raleigh area too, because he be giving away some tickets to some good shows.
Yeah, boy. He called me one time to see LL, 50 Cent. Y'all better follow my little brother, yo. Y'all can get them tickets.
Yeah, so
in the front row.
Okay, well, you push it.
I don't know about the front row, bro.
Whoever told you was gonna be in the front row?
I used to get backstage passes. I used to be backstage.
He did get backstage passes.
I got backstage passes.
Well, you his brother. I don't think he
hung out with the Wu-Tang Clan.
Joe Blow off the street.
Wu-Tang.
I don't think he even Joe Blow off the street.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got a shout out?
I want to give a shout out to Sean Briggs. I know you wanted to come on the show this week, but we're going to plug you in, my brother, as soon as we can get you on. We ain't forgot about you. And I want to give a shout out to Deja, the producer Sean, and all Eagle Nation. I love y'all guys.
Go Steelers, 6 Super Bowls.
Oh, my God. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Take 215. My name is Deja. My dad, Ryan. Thank you to Uncle Matt for joining us. And we will see y'all next week.
Yeah. Yeah.